This week on Ultimate Outdoor Adventures TV.
Hey everybody, welcome to Ultimate Outdoor Adventures TV. On this week's show, we're finally headed back north to Canada. After a long hiatus, we're headed back north to do a little bear hunting. So stay tuned to find out if Shelby finally breaks her curse. Well, here we go, road trip to Canada. Like always, it's a long drive up there, but it's a pleasant one. The countryside is beautiful. The drive is usually a little bit rough, but my co-partner is always awake, right? No, she's sleeping like always. But we have a great trip up there. We get up into camp and all the guys are out. They're probably out fishing or doing something. So we just hang out that first evening and enjoy the sunset. It was a beautiful night and we are super excited about the week. We made it. Back up in God's country. We're not sure where we're going, what cabin, and everybody must be out bear hunting or fishing. So we're just gonna hang out in the bugs with the big dog. Look at the size of that wolf dog.
Go our Shelby.
So, not sure what to do.
Go over to that place.
Except enjoy. Well, that first morning we got up, the weather was a little bit dreary, but we were getting ready for that first evening's hunt. So Shelby shot her bow, got it all dialed in. The guys made us a great shore lunch and we packed up our gear and headed out for the wet first evening. What you doing?
Fixing my quiver.
This is just a few pictures here. Let's go to... This is morning now. During the morning and evening.
We were getting loaded up for the first evening for Shelby and I to go bear hunting. Super excited. There's a lot of big bears on the baits.
We're pumped. It's been a gloomy, rainy day.
Taking in the Rangers with all the stands, with all our gear. We're gonna try a little Big and J to die for. We'll see what happens. But we are excited. This segment is brought to you by 3B Meats. Make sure to stop in and see Mac, Tony, and the gang for all your wild game processing, where you are guaranteed to get your own meat back. And make sure not to forget to check out their meat case for the freshest beef, pork, and sausage in town. 3B Meats. Here at Ultimate Outdoor Adventures TV, we are proud to be teaming up with North Dakota's very own Badlands Delicious. 17 flavors of pizza, 14 delicious flavors of sandwiches, which can be eaten hot or cold. And when you're headed down the road, make sure to grab a bag or two of their Badlands Delicious jerky or meat sticks. Available at your favorite C-store, grocery and retail store, pubs and taverns. A pride of Dakota product. Badlands Delicious.
Spend less time managing your business's cash flow and more time growing it. Starion's cash management team will create a tailored solution for you that makes sending and receiving payments more efficient, secure, and convenient. Talk to a Starion cash management officer today.
Angling for the perfect stop on your next hunting or fishing trip? Taunton Trail is well known locally because we're the best place to wind down after a day on the water or out on the prairie. With the best burgers around, pizza for yourself or the family, you can be sure we've got something for any size appetite. Gas up the truck after the hunt. We've got full-service bathrooms and a 24/7 bait shop. So why stop anywhere else? Taunton Trail is your home for recreation, food, and fun. Located just north of Lake Audubon. We can't wait to see you.
Cedric Thiel Toyota has a vehicle for every lifestyle. We have a lineup of 12 all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive vehicles to handle any road conditions. But that's not all. As the leader in hybrid technology, we have 8 hybrid models to choose from, providing improved fuel efficiency without the need to be plugged in. And all new Toyotas come standard with Toyota Care. Just off I-94's exit 161 in Bismarck, Cedric Thiel Toyota. Let's go places.
Spend less time managing your business's cash flow and more time growing it. Starion's cash management team will create a tailored solution for you that makes sending and receiving payments more efficient, secure, and convenient. Talk to a Starion cash management officer today.
Well, we have our first bear come in. We heard a big crack in a branch. I look at my right and I'm like, oh my gosh. It's just like a young boar, but the first day, so I was pumped we saw a bear tonight.
Well, as you can see, that first evening was a good one. We had a beautiful young boar come in. He kind of camped out, but it wasn't what Shelby was looking for. So we headed back to camp. Everybody's first night was a good sit, but uneventful. On day 2, we headed out to check one of the baits that hadn't been checked. Now, one of the things you're looking for is a bait that hasn't been hit, and now it's just getting hit by a boar, and that's what we found. So we decided that Tanner was going to be sitting this bait that evening. Shelby and I headed to a different bait in hopes of a different bear coming in.
Alright, well, it's night 2 here in Canada. We're down the road almost to the end. We're at 21. So there's a bear that was a really pretty bear. I'm not sure if it was a sow or a small boar, but it definitely kept looking back, so hopefully something bigger will come in. This bear hasn't even been on camera in here, so it just goes to show that you just never know what's going to show up. All I can do is sit and find out. I don't know what it's doing out there, but we're just going to hang tight.
Well, once again, we had a great sit. It was a beautiful evening. We had a beautiful cinnamon bear come in. And again, it's one of those bears that for a first timer or someone who wants a color phase, they would have probably shot it. But again, we're looking for that specific big bear, so Shelby passed on it. But on the way back, we got a text that said Tanner had killed that bear that had come into that bait site that he had sat. So we were super jacked about getting back. It was a beautiful bear, so congratulations goes out to Tanner.
This segment is brought to you by Balanced Health Chiropractic and Wellness of Bismarck. Dr. Kayla Neibauer offers a full range of wellness and chiropractic care options to the residents of Bismarck, Mandan, and the surrounding areas. Reach out to Balanced Health Chiropractic and Wellness to see what they can do for you.
I'm Daniel Brunskill of the Tennessee Titans, and I know when I'm looking for equipment, I go to Bobcat of Mandan! Here at Bobcat of Mandan, we got plenty of Bobcats for sale and for rent. Do you guys have trailers for rent too?
Yes, we do!
Will you guys show me what you got?
Sure we will.
Check out our entire fleet of skid steers, track loaders, excavators, tractors, and zero-turn mowers. Everything you need to get the job done. Bobcat of Mandan.
Glenn's Welding and Trailer Supply provides welding and fabrication service for residential, commercial, and industrial clients throughout the Bismarck-Mandan area. Whether you need a replacement part for your farm equipment or repair for your truck's trailer hitch, they've got you covered. They also carry a wide variety of accessories and parts to outfit your truck, including flatbeds. And when Old Man Winter shows up at your doorstep, turn to one of the area's largest dealers in Boss and Hinneker snowplows. Give us a call today.
Working the land, taking care of family, supporting your community. It's hard, but anything worth doing isn't supposed to be easy. It's what makes us humble. It's what makes us proud. It's what makes us better. Polaris exists to help farmers, ranchers, hunters, and property owners make the most of their land and their lives by being there before the sun comes up and bringing everyone home after it goes back down.
When it comes to your car, you need someone you can trust. Someone who cares about your safety, your budget, and your peace of mind. At Trusted Tire and Auto, trust is more than just a word. It's at the heart of everything we do. We're a local business, owned and operated by people who live and work in this community. And we believe that by building relationships based on trust and care, we can make our community a better place to live and drive. Trusted Tire and Auto, where trust, care, and community meet on the road.
Well, after celebrating that evening, we got up the next day and we decided to do a little fishing. And we got out there, we didn't have a lot of time, but we caught a few northerns, and Kelly Dahlbeck, Tanner's dad, ended up catching a beautiful lake trout. So all in all, it was a great morning of fishing.
I think we could drift into like 10 feet of water so it doesn't run to the bottom anymore. Yeah. Oh. Whoa.
Behind.
Well, even though Shelby and I didn't have any luck on day 3, Kelly Dahlbeck had luck. They were going in to check a bait, and there's actually a boar getting a drink out of a 2-track. So the guys hunkered down, waited for that bear to make a move, and he ended up shooting him spot and stock. So congratulations goes out to Kelly for his beautiful bear. Well, it's our last night in camp, and Shelby and I decided to head all the way down to bait number 28. It's a long drive, a miserable drive, but the last time we hunted it, the last time we were in Canada, Shelby had a great opportunity at a beautiful cinnamon bear, but caught the shoulder blade. So it ended up being bittersweet. So we headed back into that bait, hoping that things would change for us.
All right, well, it's our last day here in Canada. We've seen 2 bears this trip. We're way back, what we did 3 years ago. The last day came out to the boonies. We're on bait, or whatever, kilometer 28. We're way out here. 3 years ago I hit a bear high in the void here, and we never found him. But this bait has the most action out of all the baits. So when we drove in here, we drove in on a black bear. It just looked like a little guy, but bugs are bad again. So we're just gonna hang tight and see if we can't get a shooter to come in. So.
This segment is brought to you by Pure Country Incorporated. Shirts, jackets, sport uniforms, FR clothing, silk screening, embroidery, and vinyl graphics. Pure Country Incorporated is the official silk screen and embroiderer of Ultimate Outdoor Adventures TV.
Wishing you would have bought a used Toyota certified? We hear you. Don't get left with regrets. At Cedric Thiel Toyota, our lineup of certified used vehicles are inspected to Toyota standards by our factory-trained technicians. And you get the peace of mind that comes with a comprehensive warranty and 24-hour roadside assistance. Only the best used Toyotas get to be certified, and you can only get one at Cedric Thiel Toyota.
Western Frontier Insurance, agents that understand you, your needs, and the community. Whether you're looking for coverage on your farm, ranch, home, or auto, you can trust that Western Frontier Insurance will find you a combination of price and coverage that works for you. No fancy jingles, no talking boxes or talking animals, just good neighbors helping to keep you covered with price in mind. Western Frontier Insurance. Offices in Hazen, Washburn, Wilton, Bowman, and Hettinger.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
On the ice, by the lake, or near your favorite hunting spot, an Ice Castle Fish House from River City Sports is the perfect 4-season RV. It has all the amenities you want in an RV for camping. Built tough for hunting terrain, it provides the comforts of a cabin. And for ice fishing, it has the insulation needed to keep you comfortable while camping on the ice. Ice Castle Fish House. Check them out now at River City Sports or online at rivercityboats.com.
This segment is brought to you by 3B Meats. Make sure to stop in and see Mac, Tony, and the gang for all your wild game processing, where you are guaranteed to get your own meat back. And make sure not to forget to check out their meat case for the freshest beef, pork, and sausage in town. 3B Meats. Well, that's the end of our hunt. And once again, like hunting goes, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Congratulations goes out to Tanner Dahlbeck and his dad Kelly for killing 2 great bears. A big thank you to Mike Dahlbeck for all the work that you put into this. And Shelby, thanks for joining me on this hunt once again. I absolutely love it, and I hope that you and I can do it again next year. Now, to end the show, we're going to go through a couple hunts that are actually from the following week. We got back into Bismarck. Good friend of mine, Scott Hedinger, went back up to camp with his daughter, his brothers, and his daughters, and they ended up killing some nice bears. So congratulations goes out to Sam for killing her first bear and to Liv for killing her first bear. And that's what you're going to see here.
Good shot, honey. How's that?
My legs are shaking.
Sit out. Sam, what's that black blob over there? Looks like a dead bear to me. Good job, honey. That bear did not go very far. Very good, sissy. Very good. Beauty. Lift that head up, let me see.
Good job, sissy.
It's been an awesome time up here. It's pretty early in the trip, so I'm excited to see what the rest of the group can accomplish the rest of the time.
We literally got in the stand and it wasn't 30 minutes?
Yeah.
30 minutes. She came in and Sam looked at me. I said, yeah. Nice bear. Beauty. Nice hair. Beautiful long sow. Now we're going to do a lot of fishing.
Can't wait.
Taxidermy services provided by Dakota Taxidermy, capturing the spirit.